What up? I'm JerseyMade93. Today's guide is all about step backs. We'll first cover how to perform them and then how to create the separation you'll need to be the best shot creator you can be. The first part of executing a step back is understanding your body position in relation to the rim. If you are moving laterally or across the basket as you see here, you'll trigger a totally different set of animations compared to moving towards the rim. It's important to recognize what stance you're in so you'll know which animations will trigger. Lateral step backs are typically longer animations, and the animations that are triggered from attacking are typically shorter and quicker. Once you have the movement down, you can trigger the step backs by tapping square and moving the left stick, or simply moving the right stick to the left, down, or right. Pressing the right stick up will result in a dunk or layup attempt. Also trigger standing step backs and step backs out of the triple threat. Here's an example from Jordan Poole. These are triggered by moving the right stick down to the left or to the right. These animations are new, and they can also be triggered on the move like these LeBron examples. I also want you guys to be mindful that not all step backs are meant to be used the same, so you have to experiment to see how they work best. Now that we know how to trigger step backs, let's finally get into maximizing them and getting the separation we need. The first way is to use them against backpedaling defenders. If you see a defender is playing off and trying to backpedal to stop the drive, the defender will have to shift all their weight to their heel to gather themselves and try to jump forward to contest. But you'll have more than enough time to get your shot off, as you're seeing right here with this example with Dame against Jokic. And another way you can use the step back and create a lot of separation is with pick and rolls, whether you're using it to kind of brush the defender off and kind of create that initial separation, or you're attacking the hedger. So as you can see, Horford is in drop, and instead of trying to turbo and force my way to the rim, I'm going to use the step back to square up towards the rim, and I'm going to stay behind that 3-point line. It's an easy and open shot for Dame. You can also punish trailing defenders to create space. We can use the step we have on the defender to seal him off and then go into our step back. Because he has to get in front of Dame, he has to run to cut him off. So when we see a defender trying to cut us off in a sprint, we should use our step back to stop ourselves and let the defender fly by. Now this way is a little bit more advanced and it does take some practice, but if you can initiate contact, you can create a lot of separation for your step back. The reason being is because you're going to be using your body to drive the defender backwards with the contact, and if you can time it correctly, you'll maintain your momentum, and that's going to allow you to trigger the step back animation. You have to do it pretty early though, and you will be able to get these shots off. Another way a step back can be useful is using it with our size up. Using your dribble to freeze the defender and then go into your shot. You want to read the space between yourself and the defender. If they're playing off, you can let it fly. If the defender doesn't shift with you, that is also a key read you can make to go into your step backs or side steps. So here's a great example with LeBron James over Josh Hart. As you see right here, Josh Hart doesn't shift with LeBron, and I'm going to use that additional space that he has from kind of trying to step back and stop the drive to go into my step back move, and that's going to be more than enough space with LeBron's height, and that's going to be a green this year. So here's a great example of how you can use just little shifts with the defender to create separation for your side steps and step back. So as you're seeing right here, LeBron is sizing up, and that little movement right there is just enough space for him to create his opportunity for his shot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm JerseyMade93. Be sure to stay tuned for more tutorials. I'm out.